So we'll create a new project. Test 1 review H02. Okay. So I'll create a new project and I'll create a suitable interface. The interface should be catering for rice, flour, apple, oranges, and banana. So I'll do this. I've got the interface ready, and I'll give it a name to the form also, and it is like grocery. Which is your favorite grocery store? Bakala grocery. Bakala grocery store. Is it like this, or maybe Sucker grocery store? Yeah, that makes more sense. So we have got. Also, this is form 1. No, I need to give it to the text actually. I was about to write HCT grocery store. How will it look if we have a grocery store? Anyway, Safar grocery store, and it has a form on which I can buy many things. Now, what I would like to do is over here, I will write entities, entries in numbers. So, how much rice? This can be 2.5 kg, this can be 3.5 kg, or this can be 3 kg. So, this will be floating point, not an integer, because I can buy 4.5 kg also. How about floating point over here, an apple, oranges, and banana? 1.5 or 4.5, 6.5. Can I have 6.5 apples? So over here I will write pieces, and over here I will write kgs. This species I will later on convert, because I know per dozen rate. What is per dozen rate? Okay, like 10 dirhams per dozen or 15 dirhams per dozen. I will then convert the pieces to per dozen rate or per piece rate as I like. So for convenience of the user, I can write this over here also in label kg, which is kilogram, and then piece or pieces and pieces. So you can also do in dozens as you like, but we will do in pieces. So label 7, I'll write over here for the convenience of the user that this is kgs and this is piece. You know what is piece? Aman. Aman is also piece. You know what is aman? Yes, salam. Salama. But they both same thing actually. Piece and piece. You say it sounds exactly the same, but this is per piece, meaning habba. Right? So this is calculate total bill. I'll go over here and I'll start doing my work. And let's keep looking at the scenario continuously. It says labels. First thing, create labels and corresponding text boxes for customer name, rice, flour, apples, oranges, banana. Customer name I have not done. You can do it when you do this yourself at home. Bill for rice, flour will be calculated according to weight, that is kgs. For example, 2.5, and apples, oranges, banana should be calculated per dozen. This is the rate. Now, first thing I should do is let's get the quantities. So, what is the quantity of rice? I will create a variable to calculate the quantity of rice. Okay? What variable should I create? Think like this. Draw a flow chart if necessary, I am telling you. You don't have time, so I need to finish this in 10 minutes. Draw a flow chart if necessary. First thing I need to do is what? Get the quantities. Get the text boxes, values. Whatever the the user has written here and here and here. Okay? So if you do this practice, you will know how to start. First thing you need to do is what? Get the values. So this value can be what? floating point. This value can be float. This can be int. So I need to declare these values over here. So I will do this. Float quantity. First of all, I will take how much quantity of rice. Rice, I will take, when I mention Q, it means quantity. Rice quantity is equal to rice txt dot text. Convert this whole into float. Float dot parse. So I got the rice. Rice what? Quantity. How much rice? How many kilos? And then float flour quantity is equal to float dot parse flour txt dot text. So this will now give me what? The quantity of flour. How much quantity? Not the rate, quantity. Rate I already know. So then integer apple q, apple quantity meaning how much, is equal to int dot parse apple text, and I will do the same for orange q is equal to int dot parse orange q dot text. So if you find a mistake, then go back to dot and it will txt. Control space will give you suggestions. Dot text. Control space will give you suggestions if applicable. Int banana quantity is equal to int dot parse banana txt dot text. So I've got all the quantities. Now I need to do what? What do I need to do? I got the quantity. Please calculate. Yes. How what to calculate? See, multiply this by rice rate. What is the rice rate? 10 dirhams. Multiply this by 10 dirham, I will get rice rate. Multiply this by flour rate. What is flour rate? 5 dirhams. I will get flour. The value, the money which I have to charge. Multiply this apples per piece by what? 10. No, sorry. Divide this by dozen. You know why? Because let's say I have one apple. I bought one apple. And you know the rate of apple is 10 dirhams per dozen. 12 pieces, 10 dirhams. I bought one apple, not 12. I bought one apple. So how do you convert into dozen? Simple maths. Very simple maths. One dozen. You know what dozen is? Apple is equal to 10 dirhams. One apple is what? How much? This is 1 divided by 12. This now gives the value of 1 piece. 1 piece. So this is per piece is the value. For example, if I got 6 apples, 6 apples, if you want to convert this to the value, 6 apples, value is how much? But how do you do this? 6 apples, you divide this by 12. You get 0.5 into 10. 10 is the radius. 10 is the radius. So it becomes 5 dirhams. So this 6 apples is how much? You divide by 12. You get how much dozen? You get half dozen. Multiplied by the rate, you get 5 dozen. Very simple math. See, forget this. I go to a bakala, HCP bakala, and I ask the guy to give me 6 apples. And I ask him what is the rate. He tells me the rate is 24 dirhams for 1 dozen apple. 24 dirhams. So I'll give him, first of all, I'll say it's very expensive. And then I'll tell him how much is it. And he'll tell me how much did you get. I said I got 6 apples. How much should be the rate for 6 apples? 6 divided by 24. So, forget the division. 6 is how much? Half dozen, right? Full dozen is 24 dirhams. Half dozen should be what? 12 dirhams. So, per piece, I got how much? Per piece is 2 dirhams per piece. So, 6 apples will be 12 dirhams. So, this is what I will do over here. Now I'll calculate the price, the value. So the value will be float rice value is equal to rice quantity into, what is the rice rate? 10. So I got the price. Sorry, not float, the, yes, float. Okay, now this next thing is float flour value is equal to flour quantity into 5. Why 5? Because the rate of flour per kg is 5. The next thing should be float apple quantity sorry, apple value. Why float? Let's say the value is per kg, per dozen is 25 dirhams, for example. Then 6 apples will be how much? 12.5 dirhams. So the values can be, the money can be in floating. The quantity of apple cannot be in floating point. How many apples? You cannot get 1.5 apples. But the value of that apple can be in floating point. You understand this? So apple value is equal to apple quantity divided by 12. So now I got that per dozen. What is the dozen? Multiply by 10. So you multiply it by 10. And what is 10? 10 is the rate. Then oranges. Float orange value is equal to orange quantity divided by 12. So I get that per dozen and multiply by 8. Multiply by 8. Float banana value is equal to banana quantity divided by 12 into how much? 12. So I got the value of everything now. Okay, I'll answer this later on. So I've got this. So how will I calculate the total? Okay. Float total price is equal to rice value plus flour value plus apple value plus, you can go to the next line as long as you don't terminate it, plus orange value plus banana value. Okay, and let display this total. What is the message over here? The name of this label? The name of this guy is what? Total message. Okay. total message dot text is equal to total price is, and then plus total price. Okay, let's calculate this. Rice I bought 1.5 kgs, flour I bought 2.5 kgs, apples I bought 12, oranges I bought 6, bananas I bought 5. Calculate total 37.5. So now since the class time is finishing, I will stop this here and I would